Excise taxes, or sin taxes as they're often called, include things like the tobacco tax, the gas tax, and the alcohol tax. Excise taxes are imposed intentionally on a very specific set of items, usually on top of the regular sales tax that we already pay for these goods. Typically, we create excise taxes to fulfill a particular purpose that the sales tax alone is unable to achieve. For example, we might impose an excise tax on something in order to discourage people from consuming too much of it. That is, by artificially raising its price to a point where customers aren't willing to buy quite as much as they did before. We might also impose an excise tax to pay for the externalities of using a particular product. That is, the societal costs that are imposed by that product but aren't taken into account in its original price, things like air pollution and healthcare costs. Finally, we might impose an excise tax on something simply to raise more revenue, either for a specific purpose or for government in general. Running an entire state is a costly enterprise, especially for a place like California, whose population and economy are larger than those of most countries on Earth. And due to the growing requirements and restrictions imposed by voters through direct democracy, lawmakers are increasingly constrained in the ways they're able to fund the activities of government. So sometimes imposing a tax on something like tobacco is simply the most pragmatic and popular way to ensure that our state has the means to run itself properly.